Yo, what is up everybody? Welcome to my channel and welcome to New York City. This place, it's a monster, a beautiful, chaotic, exhilarating monster that never sleeps. From the Statue of Liberty to that crazy energy in Times Square, we're going to experience it all. So grab your Metro card, lace up your walking shoes because we're about to walk miles and miles and get ready for a wild ride through the concrete jungle. Let's do this. All right, first up we're hitting up two places that are basically synonymous with New York City, the Statue of Liberty and Ellis Island. Taking the ferry over to Liberty Island, you get the best views of the city's skyline. It's like this perfect Instagram moment, except it's real life and it's way cooler. You can actually feel the history. You know, millions of immigrants all looking up at this symbol of freedom and opportunity. And speaking of immigrants, Ellis Island is right there. Walking through those halls, seeing the photos, the documents, the belongings of those who came here with nothing but dreams. It's powerful stuff. It's a reminder that America, at its core, is a nation of immigrants, all chasing after that same dream. Let's take a break, all right? Where better to escape the hustle and bustle than Central Park? It's like a breath of fresh air. In the middle of Manhattan, surrounded by skyscrapers, then bam, a green oasis. Jogging, biking, picnics, frisbee, you name it. Bethesda Terrace is a must-see, beautiful fountain, intricate carvings like a movie. Central Park reminds you to breathe, relax, reconnect with nature. Your soul will thank you. All right, we're back in the thick of it, people. Buckle up, because Times Square is about to hit you with a sensory overload like you've never experienced. This place is pure energy, 24/7. Giant LED screens flashing ads, street performers doing their thing, people from all over the world colliding in this one crazy intersection. It's overwhelming, it's chaotic, it's kind of magical. You got to see a Broadway show when you're here, man. Times Square is like the heartbeat of New York City. Just try not to get run over by a taxi, all right? Okay, time to check another iconic landmark off the list, the Empire State Building. This skyscraper is like the king of the New York City skyline, and the views from the top, let me tell you, they are absolutely breathtaking. You take this ear-popping elevator ride up to the 86th floor, and bam! You're hit with this panoramic view of the entire city. You can see Central Park, the Brooklyn Bridge, the Statue of Liberty, everything. It's like looking at a postcard, except it's real, and you're standing in the middle of it. This is one of those experiences that'll stay with you long after you leave New York City. It's a must-do, people. All right, let's talk about another New York City icon, the Brooklyn Bridge. This thing is more than just a bridge. It's a symbol of the city's resilience, its ingenuity, its ability to connect people and places. Walking across the Brooklyn Bridge is an experience everyone should have at least once. You're surrounded by these massive steel cables, the East River flowing below, and the Manhattan skyline rising up in front of you. It's pretty damn awe-inspiring. So put on your walking shoes, grab a water bottle, and get ready for a walk through history, literally. Okay, art lovers, this one's for you. The Metropolitan Museum of Art, or the Met, is a must-see for art lovers. This place is massive. 2 million square feet, housing over 2 million works of art spanning 5,000 years. You could spend days here and still not see everything, but hey, that's part of the fun, right? Ancient Egyptian artifacts, Renaissance masterpieces, modern art, you name it. It's like a crash course in art history, all under one roof. And hey, if you need a break, there's a rooftop bar with amazing views of Central Park. This next one's a little different. It's not about bright lights or towering skyscrapers. It's about remembering one of the darkest days in American history, September 11th. The One World Trade Center now stands tall where the Twin Towers once stood. It's a symbol of the city's resilience, its refusal to be broken. But the real gut punch is the 9/11's Memorial and Museum. It's a heavy experience walking through those exhibits, seeing the artifacts, hearing the stories of that day. It's a place to remember, to reflect, and to honor the victims and heroes of 9/11's. All right, let's lighten the mood a bit, shall we? Because we're heading to Broadway, baby. The heart of New York City's theatre scene. There's nothing quite like seeing a Broadway show. The energy, the talent, the sheer spectacle of it all is just mind-blowing. From classic musicals like The Phantom of the Opera to newer hits like Hamilton, there's something for everyone. Even if you're not a huge theatre buff, just walking down Broadway at night with all the lights and the buzz, it's an experience. It's Broadway, baby. Broadway. Get your wallets ready, people, because we're hitting up Fifth Avenue. This street is a shopper's paradise, with everything from high-end designer boutiques to flagship stores of your favorite brands. I'm talking Tiffany & Company, Saks Fifth Avenue, Apple, you name it. But Fifth Avenue isn't just about shopping. You've also got iconic landmarks like St. Patrick's Cathedral and Rockefeller Center. So whether you're looking to splurge on a designer handbag or just soak in the atmosphere, Fifth Avenue is a must-visit. Just be prepared to do some serious damage to your credit card. Speaking of Rockefeller Center, we got to talk about this place. It's more than just a bunch of buildings. It's a whole vibe. You've got shops, restaurants, art installations, and of course, that iconic ice skating rink. During the holidays, Rockefeller Center transforms into a winter wonderland, with the giant Christmas tree all lit up and people twirling around on the ice. And if you want to get a bird's eye view of it all, head up to the top of the Rock observation deck. You get panoramic views of the city, including Central Park and the Empire State Building itself. It's got history, it's got charm, and it's got that undeniable energy that makes this city so special. All right, let's take a break from the hustle and bustle and head up to the High Line. This elevated park is built on a historic freight rail line, and it's like nothing you've ever seen before. Imagine strolling through gardens, art installations, and scenic overlooks, all while hovering above the streets of Manhattan. It's like a secret urban oasis, hidden in plain sight. Plus, there are tons of cool events and installations happening on the High Line throughout the year, so there's always something new to see. Calling all art lovers. We're about to enter the world of modern and contemporary art at the Museum of Modern Art, better known as MoMA. This place is a haven for creative minds, showcasing some of the most influential works of the past century. Get ready to be challenged, inspired, and maybe even a little confused. From Van Gogh's Starry Night to Warhol's Campbell's soup cans, MoMA's collection is a who's who of art history heavy hitters. But it's not just about the big names. MoMA is constantly evolving, showcasing emerging artists and pushing the boundaries of what art can be. You might be surprised at what you find. Get ready for a sensory overload because we're about to dive into two of New York City's most vibrant and delicious neighborhoods, Chinatown and Little Italy. First up, Chinatown. This place is a whirlwind of sights, sounds and smells. Then, just a stone's throw away, you've got Little Italy. Whether you're looking for authentic Chinese cuisine, traditional Italian fare, or just a taste of different cultures, Chinatown and Little Italy are must-visits. Just come hungry. Forget everything you thought you knew about train stations, because Grand Central Terminal is in a league of its own. It's more than a transportation hub, it's a Beaux-Arts masterpiece and a bustling city within a city. Step inside and be greeted by the celestial ceiling, a breathtaking display of constellations. The energy here is palpable, with commuters rushing and tourists snapping photos. Take a moment to appreciate the details, the ornate chandeliers, the four-faced clock above the information booth. Grand Central Terminal is a place to get lost in and marvel at the city's rich history. All right, folks, let's wrap up this New York City adventure with a trip to the one and only Coney Island. This place is a classic for a reason. It's got that old-school amusement park charm with a side of boardwalk vibes and beachy goodness. We're talking about the iconic Cyclone roller coaster, folks. This wooden beast has been rattling bones and inducing screams since 1927. But Coney Island is more than just rides. You got Nathan's famous hot dogs, the Mermaid Parade with its wild costumes and creative floats, and the beach, of course. It's a New York City institution. So, there you have it, folks. A whirlwind tour of New York City, from its iconic landmarks to its hidden gems. It's a city that demands to be experienced, to be explored, to be lived. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and let me know in the comments what your favourite part of New York City is. Until next time, peace out.